Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. This fella's your host, Bill Miller. All right, today we have an AOK unboxing. If you don't know what AOK means, it means Act of Kindness. And that moniker is used within the comic book community. And so here it is. And this is from none other than my buddy Metarog. I don't know what it is, so we will find out together. We'll use our trusty box cutter, made for right-handers. And I want to find a good spot to cut into this rascal. I think I've got it. While being very careful not to cut the contents within. All right, so far so good. Fort Knox isn't protected this well. All right, we're making some headway. The Jackson Roy Kirk's favorite part of any of my unboxing videos is not the books within, but the actual unboxing itself, as well as the witty banter from me. All right. So we've got several things in here. Super cool. This is one of them. So let us open this up. All right. And we have a note. I don't think Roger would mind if I read the note. It says, Comic Mag Musings. Bill. The word hero is bandied about a bit too often for my liking. However, with many of Marvel's superheroes congregating in New York City, and several of DC's superheroes in its fictional counterpart of Gotham, there remains at least one more hero dwelling in the fierce desert of Arizona. And that person, my friend, is you. It isn't just your selfless sacrifice on behalf of our YouTube comic community that places you in that elusive pantheon of heroes. Nor is it your courageous, steadfast perseverance of truth in the face of the gray man's cover slinger's chicanery. No, sir. It is the sum of all of your fine qualities within which you are cloaked for all the world to see. It is your Hollywood handsome good looks, your rapier-like wit, your devil-may-care attitude, your unassuming charm, your
3 hours later.
Your wealth of comic book-related knowledge and information, and lastly, your genuine humility. I am honored to call you my friend, and I suspect that I speak for our entire community when I say that our lives are just a little bit richer for knowing you. Sincerely, your number one fan, Roger. P.S. Thank you for being you. Thank you, Roger. I'm a little verklempt. That was touching. Now, I may have taken certain liberties while paraphrasing Roger's note, but I can assure you, I believe that I captured both the essence and the spirit of what Roger intended to say. All right, now, on to the AOK. This looks super cool. We have a Burger King Peanuts. Looks like a little book, game, comic book, something of that nature. That is too cool. I'll have to check it out to find out exactly what it is, because I generally don't like to open things like this. You like to leave them in that condition. We have Fun Pad, packed with things to do. This might be for mini musings, although this seems about the grade level that Roger thinks I might be at. So, Fun Pad, packed with things to do. Super cool. And now we'll look inside of here. All right. Very easy to remove the painter's tape. This ain't Roger's first rodeo. We've got, very cool, the comic reader, number 182, with Conan the Barbarian on it, from August of 1980. Isn't that cool? On the back, we've got Scorpio Rose from Eclipse. This is issue number 2. That looks like that would be a fun read, and I will find out. So super cool. We've got King Conan, issue number 1, which I do not have. That is awesome, Roger. And I don't have the other 2 as well. Let's keep that in mind. Now on the back, we've got Ghost Rider 2099, that 90s shiny goodness. Super cool. He knows I'm a big Ghost Rider fan as well. And if you're a big Ghost Rider fan, be sure to check out the retrospective that Roger and I did. We did parts 1 and 2. I believe part 1 is on his channel, Metarog, and part 2 is on my channel. That is awesome. Oh, very cool. This is right up my alley. We have Phantasmagoria, issue number 1. And it looks like a throwback to, or at least a homage to some of the pre-code horror from the 1950s, particularly EC, in the style that it's done. And on the back, we have Starstream, Adventures in Science Fiction. Super cool. And in this fancy Mylar, too. Roger, you're too good to me. How cool is that? And this, this is a gem. Wow. Let's get this painter's tape off here. We've got Star Spangled War Stories, number 26, pre-code. And if you like pre-code war, you'll want to check out my top 100 pre-code war comic book covers. It's a series of 5 videos. That is fantastic, isn't it? And boy, oh boy, Roger, you spoil me. This one is incredible. Deadeye Western. Which one is this? I'll have to find out, because this was one of the ones featured in my top 100 pre-code Western comic book covers series. It is just incredible. I love ambush covers. And this poor rascal, I think, is going to be on the business end of a tomahawk and or Bowie knife. That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Roger. Love it. Absolutely love it. Undeserved, but very much appreciated. You're a good friend. I am humbled by the gift. Thank you so much, sir. Again, let's go through them. Deadeye Western, and we'll find out. But that is just a gem. Star Spangled War Stories, number 26. 26 for you rascals out there. Phantasmagoria, issue number 1. And on the back is Starstream. Don't see an issue number. It might be inside on the indicia. I'll have to check. King Conan number 1, which is as big a Conan fan as I am. You'd think I'd have it, but I don't. But now I do. Ghost Rider 2099, issue number 1. Comic Reader number 182, with a great Conan cover. I'll have to find out who did it. And Scorpio Rose, issue number 2. In addition to that, we have what I think is a little book of the Peanuts Gang, Charlie Brown and Company. Of course, we have Snoop Diggity and Peppermint Patty on the cover there. And the most challenging part for me is Fun Pad. So thank you again, Roger. It's an excellent AOK. I certainly don't deserve it, but I'm very grateful. If you enjoyed the video, which I hope you did, I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted as soon as I release new videos. Thumbs up and comments are always appreciated. And remember, we're taking over the world one comic book at a time. And postscript, Metarog's information will be in the description. I'm sure you're subbed up, but if you're not, give him a sub.